I'm Rochelle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am doing a little wedding makeup look. So if you guys have been following me on Instagram, TikTok and all the social media, even on YouTube, you guys would already know that I am married. Woo! So I've been posting a lot of photos and content on my wedding day, and a lot of you guys have been asking me about my makeup. So I actually did my makeup myself on my wedding day because I feel like I know my face the best and I know what kind of makeup products and what kind of look will fit me the best. So I decided to do my own makeup. However, I didn't do my own hair. I actually got like a makeup artist to come do my mom's hair makeup and do my hair. So I did my own makeup. Okay, so which is why today I have a little video for you guys. A few of you have been asking me for a little tutorial to do my wedding makeup look because a lot of you have said that it's very nice. Thank you so much. I am very humbled. But yeah, so today is the day I show you guys how I did my wedding day makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And yes, I have a floral crown because, you know, need to make it look like I'm a little bit more like a bride. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's start my pre-wedding makeup skincare routine. Let's go! So this is the For Real UFO. It's like my absolute favorite masking device ever. So you just gotta put on these mask sheets and then you just have to like massage your face. So we're gonna use the For Real UFO, and I have like the Manuka Honey one, the Make My Day one, which is actually hydrating. So maybe I'll start with this one. So I'm just gonna put on this mask sheet. It's like perfect for the morning onto the For Real UFO. So this is how the mask sheet actually looks like, and it actually has hyaluronic acid, which is amazing for hydration, and that is exactly what you want for your wedding day. So why I would really use this like before my wedding day is because the mask treatments usually only last, like this one for the Make My Day only lasts like 1.5 minutes, and I feel it's already pretty effective in like making your skin absorb all the goodness and making it feel hydrated. So that is something that I really love, and especially because like on the day of your wedding, right, you'll be rushing everywhere and trying to like get things done, finish up your makeup as soon as possible, and your hair, which is also why I would choose something like a little bit shorter so that you can actually get all the goodness into your skin ASAP and then, you know, get started in whatever else you needed to do. Okay, so I am done with my 1.5 minutes. I'm just gonna rub in all the essence from the mask. You can also choose to repeat the treatment, like maybe do it twice, so it's like a total of 3 minutes. I personally, I know a lot of people will say, oh, just leave the mask essence on, but I personally don't really like the feeling, and I want things that are very lightweight underneath my makeup so that it stays for the entire day. So what I'm gonna do is to wash the essence off. Okay, done washing, and I'm just gonna dab my skin dry with a tissue paper. Tissues are generally softer and not as dirty as your towels. So to be very honest, I don't exactly remember what my skincare routine was for the actual day because it has been like 4 months since that day. So I obviously have changed up my skincare routine like a bit since then. But don't worry, whatever skincare products that I'm showing you guys today would be perfect for your actual day if you want to follow the exact same routine that I am doing. So I'm just gonna let each layer of the skincare dry before I put on the next layer, and I always focus on skincare products that are very lightweight so it absorbs into your skin very quickly, and to make sure that your skin doesn't feel greasy when you put on makeup, because that's the best way to make sure that your makeup stays. And also to kind of like focus on things that are a little bit more on the hydrating side. Okay, so this is a bit for pores by Dr. Judd. Okay, going in with my eye cream to brighten up the under eyes. This one's from Cosmetics and I quite like this eye cream. It has worked really wonders for people who want to like lighten up their under eye area. And last but not least, I'm gonna go in with my Abib Hydration Gel. So this is like a moisturizer. It's not too thick in terms of texture, so it's gonna absorb really well into your skin. And that's something, like I said, very important, so that your makeup stays and you don't want it to like, I don't know. I know a few of you guys have been asking me like, oh my god, how come my makeup doesn't stay and stuff, but usually it's because like if your skincare doesn't absorb into your skin properly, usually it will result in like a layer. Like imagine putting makeup over a layer of oil, you know? Usually doesn't really work that way. Last but not least, don't forget your sunscreen. This is by Believe. And yeah, I like a sunscreen that's also very lightweight, easily absorbing into the skin. And we are done with the skincare, so we're gonna move on to the makeup. Okay, so first things first will be primer. So I will use a hydrating primer. Yes, there are different kinds of primers out there for you guys to look out for. Everything on a wedding day routine, I feel, should be very, very hydrating so that you look a little bit more glowy, very natural. So I would use either one of these two. I actually use this on my actual day itself, but this would work too. So this is the Benefit Light Primer, which is a little bit more on the moisturizing side, and then we have the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. Okay, so since we said that we're gonna do it based on exactly how I did it on my wedding, as much as possible, I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier one and just rub it into my face. So this kind of gives you like a good canvas to apply your makeup on. Okay, and we're done. And next step would obviously be foundation. So I have two foundation recommendations for you guys, and both of them would work perfectly well. But I'm just gonna tell you guys which one you should choose in which occasion. So I have the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and then I also have the Burberry Beauty foundation. For the Maybelline foundation, I am in shade 120, and for the Burberry foundation, I'm in number 40 Light Warm. So a little difference between these two foundations is that the Fit Me foundation, it's a little bit more on the very natural skin-like finish side of a foundation. So you wouldn't expect very super duper high coverage, even though it's beautiful, but I really like it because it makes your skin look very natural, not powdery, not like cakey at all. So I really like that finish, and I did use this foundation for my wedding. The second one that I want to share with you guys is actually the Burberry Beauty one, and this is great especially if you want your skin to look absolutely flawless, no pores, nothing. It might be slightly less natural than this one because this has a higher coverage, but ultimately I think both of them really works, and both of them like will make your skin look really amazing lah. So like how I chose my primer for today, I am going to use the Fit Me one since I actually use it on my actual wedding day, and we're just going to use a beauty blender and just tap it on. Close up look of how the foundation actually blends into the skin. I really like this, and I think this is like the best ever shade match of foundation that I have like ever. Finish of the foundation, I really like how it looks on my skin, makes it look a little bit glowy, and if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can just pump up a little bit more and add it to like your problem areas, if any, or like, you know, your under eye. Skin looking really glowy and nice already. And then what I like to do is to obviously go in with some concealer. So I am using Abduct Cosmetics concealer in 06 Light with Warm Undertones. I'm just gonna put a little bit under my eye and over here as well to kind of give that kind of lifting effect. It's like a TikTok hack, I don't know. That's just what I do, and then I'll just put a little bit more to conceal whatever I need to conceal, and then I'm just gonna blend everything out. So these kind of give you like a really good base to work with for the rest of like the colors and stuff. Before I proceed on with the rest of my makeup, I also like to put on a lip balm to kind of prep my lips. So I'm using the Burt's Bee balm. I can't remember what balm I actually used on the actual day, but I like to kind of like let my lips sit with the balm for a while. I'm gonna moisturize my lips before I put on like any lipstick. The next thing I'll move on to is actually contour. So this is the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks, which I'm sure everyone knows about. On the actual day of my wedding day, I actually didn't contour because I haven't actually really properly experimented with it. I think I only did like the face one, if I'm not wrong. Today, because I've experimented a little bit more with contour already, I'm gonna do a little bit more on the forehead as well. So it's really up to you to see like what exactly you want to do on your actual day and which one actually works for you. And then I'll just do it here as well. So I'm just going to use my brush to blend it all out. So contouring actually really helps to like make your face look smaller, especially when it's like photos, right? Sometimes you don't know what kind of lighting and all that your wedding venue and your photographer might be capturing in. So it's actually good to contour because then your face looks smaller. That's done, and then I'll use this little brush to go in on my matchsticks, and then what I'll do is to do some contouring on my nose. So I usually just like brush downwards when it comes to the contour on the nose. Honestly, I don't know how most people actually do their nose contour and then like it looks so good. I feel like my nose is like too flat, or like I have this button nose area that makes it damn hard to like actually contour into like a very nice nose shape. Or maybe I'm just not really good at makeup, I don't know. Okay, and then just one line across here and below as well. Okay, so moving on to blush, I actually have two blush to recommend. This is actually MAC Cosmetics blush in Gingerly. I recently went to search on Sephora, and unfortunately I think that they discontinued this color. I don't know why they would do that, because honestly it's like the best blush color ever. And I personally really love it, and kind of sad that I'm actually finishing up this blush already. Another blush that I have been loving recently is actually Pat McGrath's blush, and this is actually in shade Divine Rose. So I think this would be perfect for like your wedding day, and since you guys can't get this anymore, I did use this on my actual day, okay? But since you guys can't really get this anymore, I'm just gonna go in with this blush. So we're gonna go in with the blush, just gonna tap it on. So I personally really like a very intense blush look, so it's really up to you how you want to like do your blush and how much you want to put on that day, but I love it intense, so that's what I'm gonna do. So there's actually two ways that you can put your blush. One is to like concentrate on the sides and put it right here, but what I like to do, especially for your wedding day, you want to look a bit more like cuter and sweet. You can put it like all the way here and then go up. Blend, and then also I like to put some blush on my nose. You know, like those like sun-kissed kind of like blush look. Okay, blush is done. So setting my makeup with setting powder, Laura Mercier. Okay, so this is actually like one of my favorite setting powders, and it really holds your makeup like really super duper well. So I'm just gonna go in with a smaller brush for my under eye, just to set everything in place. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use a bigger brush and just dust it. So I feel this step is very important in order to lock in your makeup, make sure that everything kind of like stays very well. After setting my face with the blush and the powder, I actually like to go in with a little bit more blush. Just kind of like that look. So it depends how intense you want your blush to look. Oh my god, I don't think you have ever seen me so up close before. Going in with the highlighter next. So this is actually a MAC highlighter, and it is in shade Double Gleam. So I'm just going in with my fingers and putting a little tiny shiny part on my nose, and then going up as well. So just a dot here and then up here. So I really like how this actually makes my nose look lah. Just very shiny and cute. Like Rudolph! Oh my god, okay. And then we're just gonna put some highlighter here as well. And here. Make your skin look like glossy. Okay, so for the eyeshadow look, I actually went with something that is a little bit more on like a natural yet looks very put together kind of look. So I actually did like the outer corners dark and then inner corners like a little bit brighter and also shimmery, because I mean I love my shimmers. What better time to use shimmers than your wedding? So I actually went for like a brown to pink kind of look. Okay, first I'm gonna use a blending shade, and I'm using my Dustic palette in 05 Sunset Mali. But this is like basically like a very pink based palette, okay? And I'm gonna dip into this shade and just shade my eyes. So this is actually one of the eyeshadow techniques that I am most comfortable with and I know will definitely work, which is why I'm doing it for my big day, right? So I think this is like something that is very important for you guys as well. If you are looking at doing like a specific makeup look, I suggest like trying it out, I don't know, a week before, or like me, I did it like a day before, but I already knew what look I wanted to go for, so I wouldn't be like frustrated when I had to do it in the morning, like early morning the next day. And then we're gonna move on to the shading shade. So first up, I'm just gonna use this color first to kind of like darken the corners. Not corners, corner, which is this side. So you can see that this is actually not really like a brown lash, a dark pink shade, reddish pink shade, but we're just gonna add a little bit more dimension first. Let me just blend it. Okay, and then we are going to continue to darken the side. So I'm using another Dustic palette, and this is the palette in 01 Sugar Brownie, and I'm gonna go in with this shade. Okay, so just like a darker brown shade. But also don't want it to be too dark lah, because it's still your wedding day, you know. You want it to look like a little bit more like sweet. And then we're just gonna add a darker shade in the outer corner and focusing mainly on the bottom, like nearest to the lash line. Sometimes I think like doing your eyeshadow is really mostly about blending until you get the right colors and right, I don't know, shade that you want. Okay, so just a little bit more. What I'm gonna do is to reach into a glitter. So obviously, because I said that I want the inside to be a little bit more pink, I'm gonna reach into a pink glitter shade, and this is from the other eyeshadow palette, and just use my fingers and dab in the glitter shade. So just focus on the middle and then drag it to the inner corners of the eye. I love glitters, oh my god. So pretty! I love it! So if you want, you can always like try to darken the outer corners and also add more glitter as much as you want, depending on what you think looks best on you. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so what I like to do is to go into the most sparkly shade of the palette and just highlight the inner corners of my eyes. And what else is the bottom. Actually, I don't really like this step because I feel like the eyeshadow goes into my eyes, but beauty is pain, yo! We're just gonna do it for the other side as well. And last but not least, I am going to go in with the pink shading shade. This one. And go into the bottom corner. This actually helps to deepen the eye quite a bit and opens up your eyes. It's like Korean, but I can't really do like the whole entire like eyes because I realized that my eyes look like damn dark when I do like the shading shade throughout. So I always use a highlighter half of the eyes and then like a shading shade on the other half. And we're done with the eyeshadow. Super easy! Next up would be to curl your lashes. So I didn't use any falsies for my wedding day because I didn't want my makeup look, like I said, to look too unnatural or like to make my eyes look too dark, or like I'll feel uncomfortable in the makeup look that I did. So in the end, I decided not to do falsies. Honestly, I don't regret it because I think like comfort is the most important on your wedding day. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with mascara. Personally, this is a mascara that I have loved for a very long time, which is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. So this is waterproof and it really helps your lashes to stay curled throughout the day. It's smudge proof, it's everything proof, but it's also quite hard to remove lah. So you just got to make sure that wherever you're going after the wedding, you bring your makeup remover. And I love how my lashes actually look post this mascara. It's like super long and voluminous. So if you guys find it very hard to remove like waterproof mascara such as this one, I really highly recommend using the Heroin Make waterproof mascara remover. That's like the best thing that I have discovered. Okay, I am done with my mascara. Looks pretty good with the mascara. This mascara is really the bomb. Absolute bomb. We're gonna move on to our brows. Okay, so what I like to do is to actually use this Eyebrow Glow from Benefit, and this basically helps you to highlight your brow bone area, so it makes it look like higher. Okay, and then we are going to go in with our eyebrow pencil. So this is the Benefit brow pencil. It's the Precisely My brow pencil. So someone actually asked me why I prefer this brow pencil over like other brow pencils that Benefit has, but I just really like the tip of this brow pencil because it helps me to kind of like draw in very nicely because of the sharper pen kind of like shape. I usually just fill in the ends of my brows and in the middle if needed, but usually I don't because I actually did like a brow fill in with Dr. Lash, and then the fronts I will just fill in a little bit lah. Okay, so after drawing I will just comb it all out to blend everything together so that it doesn't look like there's any harsh lines. So a little tip, so I really like my brows to be like very sharp at the ends because I don't know, that's how brows should look like, right? So I always use a Q-tip, something like this, to kind of like clean up the corners, and then I can just kind of like use my eyebrow pencil to go back in again. And my brows are done! Very easy. And last but not least, last but not least, okay, so last but not least would be our lips. Usually I would go for My Lips But Better kind of lipstick, especially because I mean it is your wedding after all. You want to look a little bit more natural and sweet and cute. So I'm gonna give you guys a few suggestions for lip colors. Okay, so for lips I actually have two suggestions. So this is the L'Oreal Rouge Signature lipstick, and this is in shade I Explore. So I really like this lipstick because it's like a My Lips But Better kind of color. And okay, honestly, right, I really love the look of gloss on a wedding day, but you have to remember that you will be kissing your husband, so you wouldn't want his lips to have like gloss. So the best thing to do is to actually choose lipsticks that don't really smudge that much, and this is actually the best Rouge Signature for that. It looks natural and the texture is also very comfortable on the lips. So this is how the Rouge Signature L'Oreal lipstick in shade I Explore actually looks. You can see it's very natural, looks very nice on the lips. It's not too drying as well, so that's what I really like about it. And then you also need a lipstick that will last through like food and like, I don't know, throughout the entire day as much as possible, so that you don't have to touch up so many times. So I think this is one of the best lipsticks for that, and also it's because it feels very light on the lips, so that's really amazing. Okay, so this is one of them. Second one I would recommend is actually Sunny's Face Milkshake. But I would say that this lipstick would be slightly more like matte finish kind of look. Looks super amazing on the lips, but the only thing is I don't think it's very kiss proof. If like you kiss your husband, he will probably have like lipstick. So yeah, you can see here. So even though this color is like really nice and it looks very nice like with the entire makeup look, if you are looking for something perfect for your wedding, I would definitely go for the Rouge Signature, which I did by the way on my actual wedding day. Just gonna put the Rouge Signature back on. before we end the video. So Rouge Signature actually has like a whole range of shades that you guys can choose from, but I personally really like I Explore because of the My Lips But Better kind of colour. It looks really nice for a wedding look. Okay, so last but not least, the last step would be a setting spray. So this is very important for the makeup to last the entire day and last under the mask in case you need to wear a mask. So I am using the Bridal Cosmetics Dust Spray, and this is really good to mask proof your makeup. Okay, just let it dry off. And you're done! Do I look bridal enough?
5 minutes later.
It was at this moment that she knew. She dumb.
I forgot something. I forgot my eyeliner! Oh my god! Wait, before we end this video. Normally, I will put my eyeliner before I put my mascara, but I forgot about my eyeliner, so we are going to try to do something about that. So I'm using my Hurin Make liquid eyeliner. So this eyeliner is perfect for like doing this wing eyeliner kind of look. So I'm just gonna do that now. Okay, definitely do your eyeliner before your mascara. It's like messing up my lashes a little bit. But it's okay, because I'm not gonna get married today, but in the case that you are getting married today, please remember eyeliner is not even wait. So I have fixed my eyeliner and this is how it looks like. I basically just drew a very like natural kind of like wing eyeliner look. Okay, my eyeliner is still a little bit uneven. Oh my god, what's happening today? Okay, I don't know if my eyeliner is still uneven, forget it. I'm just not gonna redo it anymore. But basically, you guys kind of get the idea, right? Like, yeah, just remember to draw your eyeliner before your mascara. But this is how it looks like. Close up. Since, you know, I need to look a little bit more like I'm going for a wedding, I got my random floral headband that I've had for like many years now to look a little bit more like a bride. So I think that is all for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and also picked up some tips. But honestly, this makeup look is very easy to even wear out on a normal day basis. Like, it's quite natural, so you can definitely wear it out for like on other days lah. I hope the products that I actually recommended you guys actually helps, and if you guys actually use this makeup tutorial or any of the products for your actual day makeup look or even on any other day, do let me know. Tag me on IG or like, I don't know, just DM me, send me pictures. I really do want to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do remember to like, subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and I will see you guys in the next video.